Ta-da! Oh god, I forgot this is what we were doing. Oh god. Oh, you watched a digital circus, huh? What's the volume? What's the volume on that? Also, Bis, why are you not joining? I thought you said you were ready. Where are you? Hello? You didn't answer the call. Hello?
I have arrived!
There you are. I forgot I was on this horrific boss fight.
Yeah, it's a bit of a funny one, isn't it?
I don't think funny is how I would put it. Personally.
Oh, you don't think it's funny?
No, no.
You don't think it's funny? I think it's a very funny joke that the developers put this in.
I think you're a very funny Bis to be on my stream. Oh, you can't even harm the hand. You are permanently stuck with the damn hand slapping at you.
The damn hand. Oh yeah, the pilot was
this fuck ass thing.
I didn't like the pilot either, mostly because it was written in the. It felt like it was gonna have American sass writing.
I'm pretty sure Gooseworks wrote all the episodes, including the original one.
I think the first one just has bad luck because it's mostly Ragatha giving exposition, right?
Is it?
And when I hear an American try to be casual while describing high concept things, it just gives me the heebie-jeebies, you know?
I see.
Because that's like so much of media is just like
for me it was
it's just like, oh, can we get a rain check on the saving the world thing? That's like half of all media.
For me, I think it was just the voice direction was a lot better after episode 1.
Yeah.
Episode 1 had not the greatest voice direction. Like the inflection was like weird and stuff.
Oh yeah, that's Knuckles.
I don't
That's
think
Knuckles' gamer face. We've seen his gamer face now.
I don't think they gave the voice actors enough context the first episode for like how they should say the lines. Because clearly when they know how to say the lines, they say them real good, you know? Like they're all really good voice actors.
I guess they hadn't done their table read. Or whatever. Okay, everybody has to be really nice to Elena because this is a very this boss is hell.
You also have to be nice to me because I'm slightly sick still.
Also, you have to be really nice because this is the same year as her birthday.
Yeah. Huh? What? What?
What? What?
Oh.
I didn't even.
Oh, on the book. And the paper, the book. so Bis, there's a scene where you see a bookshelf in the Mario Galaxy movie.
Yeah.
There's 3 books on the shelf. One of them is the book from Super Princess Peach. One of them is Paper Mario 1000 Year Door. And one of them is Super Paper Mario. It has Tippy on the spine. What do you think of that?
Could you imagine the Chodolinuses at fucking Illumination trying to do a Super Paper Mario adaptation?
The Chodolinuses?
Yeah. Like they're definitely competent, but they don't make art, you know? And Super Paper Mario is very much. Oh, don't, Shan. I would love a fucking like actually good Paper Sonic game. Like, I would love a good Paper Mario RPG, but with Sonic stuff. Sonic, like, it's also because like the thing that was coolest about like the Mario RPG, like the Paper Mario RPGs, was that like they were willing to take the universe seriously, which is now no longer allowed in the Mario franchise. Right? You're not allowed to take shit seriously anymore. But like, the Sonic series takes its shit seriously. They could get away with doing the sort of stuff they want to do there.
They said that the Mario movie and the success of it sort of opened up a lot of developers to like telling or like taking Mario more seriously. They said that's one of the reasons why we ended up getting Mario Luigi Brothership. And like the way that it is was apparently inspired by the Mario movie. They're like, oh, you can actually like tell a story with Mario and people like it. And you can like reference like stuff that you know, is like not part of like the core franchise or whatever, or like more obscure stuff, but people like it, you know?
It's really weird how we have to just keep explaining to these people how the wheel works, and they keep being like, whoa! You know, we keep being like, that's exactly what we've been waiting for! That's what we wanted all along!
Knuckles is so fucking hard to hit, because you only have specific times you can do it because the fuck-ass hand is there.
Fuck-ass hand. Yeah, the back end of the stage is nice.
Oh, yeah, this came up during Captain Toad, but something I was thinking about is I feel like one of the earliest inclinations when I was going to end up being Ace was that, like, discussions of, like, crushes or things like that when I was a kid wasn't just, like, the usual amount of, like, embarrassing that it would be, like, I fucking hated it. It was, like, my least favorite thing to ever come up. I had no interest in crushes or anything. God fucking damn it.
I see, you've had people just about that stuff.
What'd you say?
I said, to be fair, I think, like, there's a fair number of reasons to hate those fucking conversations. Especially when it's normies having them.
Yeah, but it was like...
Yeah.
It was like my least favorite thing in the entire fucking world. And I didn't really have crushes growing up either. Wasn't really a thing. I don't think I've ever had like a relationship that was like normal in any sense, if that makes sense. There's always this like flavor of unusualness to it. I've like posted about it before. I'm not sure if I count as aromantic, at least not entirely, but I think I'm at least some of the way there to being aromantic.
You're not like a rose bunch sort of person.
I don't think I could ever... I don't think... At least the way people describe crushes, I don't think I've ever experienced.
You'd better be fucking talking to these people, Shan, I swear to God. Talk to them!
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. That should have counted as hitting him.
Talk to them! Come the fuck on! I'm sorry. Okay, I won't be aggressive about this. I'm sorry.
Ouch. Like, the closest things that I can, like, say for that kind of thing is just like, you know, with Harmony, it was just sort of over time. I was like, oh, I really like this person, I want to, like, spend all my time with them, you know, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
It's just sort of like, I just sort of gradually become closer with somebody over time. As opposed to like, oh, you're so attractive and I want to such and such, you know.
Okay, I should probably clarify, Shad, you can do whatever you want. It's just, okay. Well, the question is, right, okay, I understand that. I can respect depression, right? The question is, do you think maybe if you went on a date with someone, it might maybe be like a healthy thing? I don't want to force you into anything, I'm just suggesting.
Shan shows up and you start being their therapist?
I'm just saying, like, choosing isolation I don't think is I don't know. I mean, it's what I tried doing for a long time, it just didn't work.
I got a music change. I think I'm close to beating this thing.
Oh yeah, you're on that'll be the pinch theme. You got this, Lena. You got this, Ninus.
Don't call me Ninus. That's not
you got
my
this,
name.
Numpwell.
Well, nope.
And if you were a robot, you'd be called Numpweld. No, you got this. All you gotta do is hit Knuckles one more time without being slapped. Okay, you got slapped, never mind.
Yeah, when I said I don't got this, it's because that had already happened.
I exist in the past, okay? Leave me alone.
See, the best time to hit Knuckles is at the bottom of the thing. But if you do that, you get bitch slapped and die instantly. Like, it's not just... Most of the time you just get slapped, but if you go in at that moment, you get bitch slapped and die instantly instead. God fucking, I hate that is the least favorite thing I've ever seen in any Sonic game, is this fucking hand.
It's really annoying.
This is the worst thing I've ever experienced in a Sonic game.
I think if we get to another situation where the cannon's gone and it's just you have to approach and hit Knuckles a few times, I think maybe we could try spamming air dash strats. Just because it means you at least
I'm not gonna do the air dash, okay? The air dash feels awful to do.
Okay.
Also, it doesn't help. It doesn't help because it doesn't, because it's just a specific spot that Knuckles has to be in, and air dashing to it doesn't make it any easier to get there.
You could hit him when he's higher if you did some slumps. Maybe.
Yeah, well, you could shut up and just quit bothering me.
That's the last time I ever tried to help.
I'm too pissed off at this fight for this kind of anything. I'm sorry.
I think I'm gonna put running bosses in Cute Dash now.
Oh, as long as you don't have a bitch slap.
There's gonna be a bitch slap in one. There's not gonna be one of them, and it's got a bitch slap. There's gonna be a send up of this exactly.
No, it's gonna insta kill you.
Yeah, it's gonna insta kill slap.
That's what the bitch slap is the insta kill one. If it doesn't insta kill you, it's not a bitch slap. God damn it. Can you tell I'm just having fun saying the term bitch slap? Because I think it's funny.
Bitch is a very fun word to say.
Bitch slap in particular is just a really funny term to me for some reason.
Bitch slap would be a Fortnite mythic if they weren't cowards. Only real Fortnite heads will get that one.
I've upgraded from a 4 head to a 4 tonight head. Full moon tonight.
A full moon tonight. Why are we talking like Alan?
Harmony's cousin does a great Alan impression, and that's what he always says.
Full moon tonight.
It's tonight.
No one bitch slaps Alan and gets away with it. I mention this all the time now, but I watched some video where somebody was saying that like doing an Alan impression and slowly softening it is good vocal training in terms.
I think I know what sound you're talking about. Hold on.
Bitch slap makes the FA sound on impact.
See if this is it. Yeah.
I hate that sound.
Why do you hate it?
But I will admit it's better than the fucking Billy from Billy and Mandy thing.
I found it. What's the Billy and Mandy thing?
It's like Billy from the Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy saying, "Go!"
No, that's not what that. That's not what that was.
What's he say?
It's not Billy and Mandy.
What sounds like it?
It's just a clip from like some Roblox roleplay thing or something. Yeah, that sound. That's the sound that should play when I get bitch slapped.
I think this might actually be harder than this game's final boss, to be honest.
I wouldn't be surprised.
The FA? I don't know where the FA's from.
It was just a random TikTok where a guy says "fuck" like that, and then they added like an echo effect on it, and cut off the "k" from the end.
Wait, you normally hit him on the side doesn't work, right?
Yeah.
But it did then.
I don't know.
Is that because you were
it's
doing the fucking
inconsistent.
insta-shield?
I always try to do the insta-shield. No, cause see, it doesn't...
Maybe the blue things are vulnerable, but the upper walls are not?
Bug. I don't know.
I don't know.
I forgot that this was the reason we didn't finish Sonic Advance 2 yet.
It's because of the fucking egg wheel. I don't know what it's actually called for the record.
Alright, we got the music change.
Honestly, I think if you made a save state here, nobody would blame you.
Gotta do it legit.
Oh! Oh, we must be getting close now, come on. Oh, my shit ass.
I just can't get bitch slapped. Oh, bad trajectory. Wow, it still had that. It still has so many hits to go. There, finally, Jesus Christ.
Worst fucking boss in the series.
Look
Can
at
we get a
Knuckles.
fuck Knuckles in chat, please?
Oh my god. You know, the strangest thing just happened. You let Eggman dupe you again. Leave me alone! Look at that image! Oh. Sonic's deserved crash out. Valid crash out from Sonic.
Understandable. Knuckles, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Understandable, understandable.
3, 2, 1.
Yes, it's totally understandable.
Unfortunately, this is only gonna be like a Sonic playthrough because if we play as the other characters, we have to start from the beginning.
Yeah, I'd have to get bitch slapped again at some point. That boss alone rules out any repeat playthrough.
Oh no! Oh, except for Cream.
Except for Cream?
Yeah, except for Cream.
What's different about Cream?
Trust me, Cream is just
Look, chocolate
Cream will have no
bars.
trouble.
Bouncy chocolate bars.
bouncy
Oh,
chocolate
that
bars?
well, great.
Oh my god, those are chocolate bars. And they are bouncy.
3, 2,
Oh, is it Dibs Hole?
go!
Dibs Hole!
Don't you love the Dimps hole?
Yeah, Dimps love their fucking weird cyber discos at LAN.
Hang on. This must be where you get your after images from. You always like to put in your games.
I don't know why I made that sound, but the answer is yes. I don't know why.
You were really embarrassed about that for some reason.
No, that's fine. It doesn't affect me at all. Pulseman ass location? We should play Pulseman on stream sometime.
It's on the Switch. I played a little bit of it briefly. It looked interesting.
We should also play
I don't like the audio in it
Joe
though. Genesis game audio is a hard sell for me. Like, there's a few where I'm like, oh, this is fine. I think I played a Sega Genesis Castlevania game a few years ago, and I thought it sounded good.
I don't think there's any
don't know
bad
if I
sounding
was-
Castlevania game.
I don't remember. Maybe Pulseman sounded okay. I know there was... Because I played some other Genesis games at the same time. Maybe it's a
Shan, you should
different
invite
one
one of
I'm
your-
remembering.
Shan, you should invite one of your crushes to a place that looks like this.
That'll really impress them.
Hey babe, do you wanna go to the Eggman cyberbase with me?
You gotta be kidding me.
You're taking your date to the Eggman cyberbase and you unfortunately encounter the Knuckles bitch slap boss that ruins the whole night.
I
don't know, I think Shan's strong enough though. Shan could take that thing.
I think, evidence I'm a romantic is I've never gone on a date in my life.
I'm gonna be honest,
Never
I
been
think that,
interested
okay,
to either.
can I just make a statement real quick about dates though, right?
Uh-huh.
I think that like conventional dates are kind of like this weird straight people ritual that makes no sense.
They say,
Like they're weird like job interviews where you like dress odd and you go to fucking restaurants that nobody likes or whatever. And you pretend a load of shit, right?
they say.
I think I mean I have been like technically on dates. Like I took somebody to the restaurant part of a hotel bar once at HGQ. And I once went to a pub with somebody. Oh, that one was a catastrophe. That one's terrible. Mostly just because, like, I don't know. Mostly because afterwards, it's like... We went to, like, a bus stop to, like, as I was waiting for my bus home. And I kept, like, I think I realized after the fact I'd been instinctually stepping slightly to the side every time they got closer.
Oh.
Because they were in my personal fucking space. And I think it really upset them, actually.
And you slowly, like, migrated across the room.
I don't know. I just fucking...
The
I don't
image
know.
of that is really funny to me, so that's why I hope that's what happened.
Yeah. I wasn't even on a date recently. I just went to the fucking movies with somebody. And, like, we had a load of fucking food. And I was like, oh, there's some seats spare. Let's put the food in the seat between us, you know? So we're not gonna, like, knock each other's elbows or whatever when we're eating popcorn and shit or whatever, right?
Uh-huh.
And the person was, like, very insulted and said afterwards that they were, like, upset emotionally that I sat one seat away.
Oh.
And it's like, I don't know, so I'm just like, fucking, no.
Oh, a little funny ring. So, best when are you gonna play Super Climb Up for me?
I don't fucking know. When are you gonna give me the money you owe me?
What the
Sorry.
fuck?
Sorry, I just...
Jesus
sorry, that
Christ, what the fuck is that?
I was trying to think of something sassy to reply with, and I just, like, went for the jugular.
Oh.
No, seriously, it's fine. I'll probably do it, like... I mean, I got Monday and Tuesday off, so I'll do it one of those days.
Okay.
I mean, I've already got them for
Whoops,
some
I
worlds
think I
anyway.
forgot to... I think I forgot to save state on the second level. I'm back on the first one
Wait.
again.
When was your last relationship, Shan? Like, define so long.
But that was really slow grinding. I feel like grinding really slow is more impressive than grinding quickly.
Oh, yeah.
'Cause how do you even fucking do that?
It's both impressive for the person doing it, because it means more balance is needed, and it also shows that the grinding surface is very low friction. Over a decade is all. I'm in a weird situation where I've technically not been single in about a decade, but also for most of that decade I've had absolutely no human well, okay. For about 6 years I've had no human contact, or maybe 7. Except for that one person I went to the cinema with. And then normies,
got the
but
electric
normies barely,
shield.
like, I don't think I, like, mentally register normies as, like, people. So they don't count. They're just detritus.
I'm just detritus, actually. You got it wrong, I'm the detritus around here.
Feeds you to Wood Louise.
For me, my main thing is just Harmony, who is just the person that I do literally everything with all the time. I go everywhere with, do everything with.
Harmony is the person who you share your life with, and I am the weird entity that has possessed your phone.
I take you everywhere with me too when I can.
Chicken and egg situation. That's fair. The phone, Harry? Insert the one phone charm image here.
I carry your little keychain around with me on my bag everywhere I go.
Oh, it makes me very happy.
And Harmony has you on her bag too.
Wait, Shad, have you seen those? Have you seen those fucking keychains?
Died.
Wait, you went abroad a couple months ago? Where?
Harmony and I
I'll
are
DM
going
you
up
them,
to Harmony and I are going up to Oregon again in July. It'll be fun.
Oh shit! You managed to make it work? I hope you have a fun-ass time. Tell Grindelveer I said hi.
Fuck is Grindelveer?
The spirit of the Oregonian woods. Don't you know anything about Oregon?
Okay. I'm making an entire game based off of Oregon.
And you don't know who fucking Grindelveer is?
What the fuck is that thing? Well, at least, well, parts of it are very sort of literal interpretation of Oregon, and then parts of it are just fantasy.
That's
stuff.
a Flicky reference!
The Flicky reference?
Because it was like a blue bird bouncing around with like a load of little bombs following it the same way the little chickies follow you in Flicky.
Is it? Flicky chickies. I like Flicky. I haven't played it a huge amount, but I like it. Flicky's a fun arcade game. I feel like Sega doesn't get a lot of credit when it comes to early arcade games, but they did a lot of interesting stuff in the early era. Most of Sega's arcade stuff that's like famous is like in like the 90s and later, you know? Like when they started doing like the Super Scaler stuff and the Sega Blue Skies racing game style, you know, stuff like that. That's the arcade stuff that Sega's known for, but they had some interesting earlier games too. Like I covered one of those in my video I did on my channel about the arcade I went to, you know?
Yeah.
One of Sega's early interesting racing games. It's one of the first games to ever try to do 3D perspective.
Oh yeah, the Black Belt training camp. That's cool.
Do you remember that one, Bess? One with like the really janky sprite scaling shit going on?
Yeah.
Because it was one of the first ever attempts at doing something like that.
I feel like both of us have our own different annoyances about how Sega is remembered. You,
oh yeah,
they're underrepresented in the classic arcade, you know, in the early arcade scene. Me,
yeah, I haven't played a lot of early Sega arcade games as a result because they don't really get talked about. They're like on the obscure side.
Yeah. My main issue is that every fucking every like video about Sonic is like weirdly cynical core. You know, it's like they always talk about like it's this weird thing where it's like if you're discussing old Nintendo games, right? Then it's all this world of magic and whimsy from Uncle Miyamoto as he makes beautiful things from the mind of his childhood, right?
I think the thing is like when you're talking about Sega stuff, you have the looming specter of eventually their consoles failed over the top of it, you know? Like Nintendo is a perpetual success story. Like even when you have like the low points of Nintendo, well, you know, they bounced back again later, you know. When you're talking about Sega, you know, eventually it all like died, you know.
Yeah, but like the reasons it died, but like part of the reason it died is not because the entire thing was like cynical and heartless. It was largely because it had become a space for like big ego fucking artists who wanted to do whatever the fuck they felt like. It's almost the opposite reason.
What do you mean by cynical core then? I'm curious.
Well, basically it's this thing where it's like, you know, people talk about like, okay, so I feel like if you talk about video,
like, you know, people are down on it because, like, you know, eventually it all failed.
Well, basically, I'm talking mostly about like, I'm talking mostly about coverage of Sonic stuff, right?
Yeah.
Because of course I am, right? But it's this thing where it's like, it's not like the stuff Nintendo, like it's not like the other stuff from that era was being made with no cynicism, right? Like a load of like Nintendo's big hitters are like intentionally trying to ape popular movies of the time, right? You know, but that's not the thing that's focused on, you know. All the like weird, you know, they have their cultural odor quotes removed, you know. That's not the thing that's focused on, right? They're definitely trying to make things that will appeal to an American market, but that's not the thing that's focused on, right?
Uh-huh.
And that's because Nintendo has done a relatively good job of making sure everybody involved with all that stuff shut the fuck up, right? The problem is with Sega is that you get a load of people saying all this stuff, including a load of fucking ex-CEOs who want to try and make themselves look
You
more
have like
important,
Yuji
right?
Naka who like actively like fights with the other people.
Yeah.
On Twitter or whatever.
But you end up with this thing where it's like, you know, if you watch like a video about like Sonic and everything, right? It's just presented as some kind of like weird, cynical like brand thing, right?
Uh-huh.
Like, oh, there was an internal contest to design a character to be a mascot of the company, blah blah blah. But like, the idea for the gameplay of Sonic already fucking existed.
I found out recently the original pitch meeting for Sonic. They brought in a plush of Sonic to show how marketable he could be.
But the thing is, that's like every fucking...
They already had like merchandise in mind.
But that's like every fucking... Like, originally Kirby... At one point, Kirby was gonna be a Mario tie-in to help it sell. You know? Like, a fucking Pokemon... You know, Pokemon was conceptualized as something that would launch a multimedia empire before one game was even out, you know?
Yeah.
That we had the near miss where we almost had Big Titty Tiger Girl Pikachu as a result.
Uh-huh.
As like a localization thing, right? The thing is, like, that's my point, is like everything does this, right? It's just that you only hit, like, people focus on it with Sonic, right? And they do this thing where it's like, oh, it's all marketing and metagaming and all this larger stuff, right?
Because Nintendo hides everything.
Yeah, pretty much. And it's just annoying because it's like, especially when you look into the actual history of, like, say, a game like Sonic CD, right? I forgot the name. I think it's a guy called Sparky or something. He did like an 8-hour Sonic CD retrospective, right? And he goes into a lot of the politics behind the game's creation and stuff. And like, you know, that was like the game that Naoto Oshima made after Naka left for Sega of America, right? And it really is just like it's clearly like a game that like has like a vision, right? It has things to say. It is art for... It's very, like, auteur-esque, right? It had like a... You know, the way that the music was handled for it was ahead of its time, you know? It was, like... And it's definitely a production... It was definitely a situation where, like, the people involved with this thing felt like, on some level, they were making something profound, right? There was, like, if you look into, like, the creation of Sonic, like, people talk about, like, a lot of the cynical stuff, right? Like, Attitude, whatever.
There's this one channel I watch, I forget the name of it,
you know?
who does, like, little documentary things about the development history of games. But it's always Nintendo stuff. I would love to see him do a video about... Because that's the stuff he talks about, is, like, all the creative decisions that go into it and stuff like that. And just, like, how they end up, like, coming up with the game and all that kind of stuff, and it's always really fun. I wish that he could do videos about, like, maybe like a Sonic game or something, and like have like that kind of perspective with it. That's exactly what you're talking about, or you don't really see that stuff with Sega.
Yeah, I would like that too. I know some stuff, like I know part of the reason... Okay, so you know the fucking... I think I've told people before that, like, the thing on Knuckles' chest originally comes from, like, a scrapped fucking Nike deal or whatever.
Let me see if I can remember the name of that channel.
I think that was, like, still a thing that somebody suggested or whatever. But the actual thought process behind it is that's the markings that, like, a specific type of bear has. Like, that's the basis for... Have you ever seen... You know Ursaring from Pokemon? Has, like, a big ring on its stomach.
Yeah.
That's because there's a type of bear that the Japanese culture is interested in, I guess. I guess it's local or whatever, right?
The sun bear?
There's a sun bear that has, like, the crescent on it, right?
They used to have sun bears at the Oregon Zoo. Oh, Beta 64, that's the channel I'm thinking of.
But, like, that's like the main reason Knuckles has that. Is because, in Japanese, right, a hedgehog is called a needle mouse, right? And an echidna is effectively called a needle bear. So it's like a wordplay thing, and also it like links into the idea of power, right? Because a bear's powerful, right?
Oh yeah, he did branch out from
That's
Nintendo one time. 7 months ago, he did a video about Bubsy 3D, which was very good. Should do that more often. Although, of course, Bubsy 3D's development was very tied up in like Nintendo history, because it,
yeah,
you know,
because they got
ended
Mario
up kind of
64.
yeah. Oh, he did Battle for Bikini Bottom 4 years ago. Yeah, please, Beta 64. I am 100% certain you will never hear me say this, but if somehow you do, please do more non-Nintendo games. I would love to see your style of video about something not Nintendo more often.
Oh yeah, the other thing was having the crescent on Knuckles' chest, which is like a moon, right? Was supposed to contrast Sonic's stomach looking like the sun.
The Sonic stomach look like the sun?
Yeah, because it's like a big yellow circle on a blue backdrop.
There. There's some galaxy brain reasoning going on right there.
I mean, yeah, like that's the thing I'm saying is that like the thing is like even if you want to like be down on it, right? The people who are making Sonic were convinced. Yeah, they would. It was not like all cynical business shit, right? There was a lot of very passionate people doing some genuinely fucking like sincere, very heartfelt shit, right? And it just annoys me that like effectively the stories that get told are not theirs. It's a lot of executives who basically take credit for stuff, right? Like there's a lot of quotes from like people who are like Sega of America CEOs or whatever, right? Who have tried to claim that they had some hand in like Sonic's like development or character design or something, right? And people
like
from Sonic Team
It's like that one guy from id Software who keeps claiming that he did everything in Doom, and then the other guy has to show up and be like, "Hey, how's it going? I hope you're doing well. That you didn't do any of that." Like he's always like really polite. He's like, "Oh, I hope you're doing well. By the way, everything you just said was horse shit."
Yeah, like that's
really
such. I think we've literally had situations like that where people from Sonic Team had to be like, "That never happened." What?
What's his name? John Romero. He always has to show up and be like, "No, you guys talking shit again."
Oh, that means a lot, Sham.
Yeah, I was gonna bring up their message when we get to a stopping point. I'm glad somebody likes listening to us talk. But somebody enjoys this stream. I'm very happy to hear that.
God, we've been in computer world for 5 years.
Yeah, it's and you know the reason why. Bottomless pits. It's always that's the only reason I die in this game.
It's alright. It's alright. It gets better.
I have not died to anything else. It gets better.
It gets better.
Okay.
Well, like the Advanced Trilogy gets better. I don't mean this game. This game.
Is it?
I mean, it's probably just gonna get pittier and pittier as time goes on.
Do you wanna do Pulse Man after Sonic Advance 3, maybe?
I mean, well, you were complaining about the fact that it has like fucking Mega Drive sound, so I don't know.
I don't know. I don't remember. I don't remember if that was the one I didn't like or not. The sound, and like it's fine. I'll be out. Like that was like my one issue I had. That's usually the one issue I have with Genesis stuff. I know some people swear by it, but I've never been into Genesis sound, sorry.
Elena, can I ask you a question?
Uh-huh.
Can you help me with a bit of level design on something when Super Climb Up is released?
3, 2,
Perhaps.
go!
Okay, well that was... Well, I don't know, like I'm always just putting my scrot on the choke for you.
You just don't like it when I say perhaps, do you?
I don't like the word perhaps, it's very annoying. It doesn't help that for a while everybody was like saying like perchance and mayhaps and all this other fucking shit. Pissed me off. I've actually got poop snaps. It just sucks. It all sucks. Just fucking say yes or no or maybe or I don't know. Can you repeat the question?
Well, I'm
or you're not the boss of me now.
I'm always a little silly with it, you know?
That's what,
What'd you say?
that's what you call it.
Yeah. Someone more disparaging might call it quirk chungus behavior, but...
I think Quirk Chung's behavior is less actively agonizing.
I see it.
Also, you know how you keep collecting these like little ring tit things?
Ring tit things?
Did I actually say tit out loud?
So I think you said, yeah.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay, so you've been collecting these like little ring things, collectibles, right? Do you want me to explain what those do? Because it's really funny.
What do they do? Because you said last stream to like don't bother going out of your way to collect them.
Yeah, don't bother going anyway to collect them. So basically, right, in order to get to the special stage in this game, right, you have to collect all 7 of those things in a stage, right?
7 of them?
I think it's 7, and it has to be in one run. And they're on different pathways.
Oh lordy.
So you have to
like
memorize...
Sonic CD on crack.
Yeah, it is horrendous. And you have to do the game with a tiny fucking camera, so it's not really, you know... It's not really good for looking for things.
I got to the exit.
That's quite funny.
So many fucking times, but that was the ending. Every single other time I got there, I fell in the pit.
Oh, okay. Sleep well, Shan. It's been lovely having you.
Yeah, thanks for joining, Shan.
Slumber well. Hope you dream of something other than the fucking bitch slap ring.
I think this boss looks like it's gonna be kind of piss easy compared to the bitch slap machine.
The bitch slap ring. The bitch slap-o-matic.
What do you think of the implication that Eggman is like capable of like he just keeps managing to trick Knuckles in the same way? He's like, oh, you gotta go fight Sonic. Like what? What does that say about Knuckles that he's always willing to humor Eggman, even despite the fact he's gotten burned multiple times at this point?
Well, I think part of the problem here is that Knuckles is fundamentally conservative.
What?
Like, think about this, right? Okay, Sonic's like a guy who just travels the world, right? He's like a homeless vagrant, right? Who just shows up in random places and like does all these things that like you know, fucking change the tide of history effectively, right? And Knuckles is a person who guards a portion of land and doesn't want anybody to turn up. They're like opposites, you know. I think that's the thing, is that like, I think, do you remember, like, I think it was in like Knuckles' SA1 or SA2 theme, he has like a line where he's like, you know, I'll work together with you, but that doesn't mean I trust you, you know?
I just remember the part where he says he doesn't chuckle.
Oh gosh, that's the part I remember. But yeah, I think that's the thing, is that, you know, it's like Sonic is somebody who's free-spirited and, you know, open-minded and doesn't give a shit, and he goes off doing what the fuck he wants. And Knuckles is somebody who is entirely defined by a sense of duty and responsibility, who has effectively no freedom because he's decided to have none, you know? Knuckles is a guy who was born into a job, and he doesn't know why, and he doesn't know who gave him this role, he doesn't know his parents, And he doesn't know if it'll ever end. But he just sits there doing it. And that's why him and Sonic are like proper opposite.
Well, this doesn't explain why he listens to Eggman.
Well, that's my point, is that they're like, Sonic comes off as a bit of a punk ass, you know?
But Eggman might be polite.
Eggman's better at tone policing himself.
Eggman never acts disappointed with Knuckles.
Yeah, that's the thing, is that Eggman...
Like, oh my god, dude.
Eggman is like the Republican politician
this.
who wants to put all gay people in a camp. And Knuckles is
he
like
wants to
the
put
Scott
all animals in a
Cawthorn.
robot.
Yeah. But yeah, Knuckles is the Scott Cawthorn, right?
Scott Cawthorn.
He doesn't really wish harm on anybody, you know? This guy sounds pretty reasonable, you know? The other people, they seem a bit unpredictable and scary. You know, what about China, you know? Maybe I should just vote for the everybody should go in camps guy. Maybe it's safer. I don't want them to go in camps, but you know, it's like, well, you know, it's China. What if China happens?
What if China happens?
Fucking hell.
Oops. What if the Peanut Platoon gets called out?
The Peanut Platoon gets called out?
What if the Peanut Platoon gets called out on Twitter.com?
Elena, would you still love me if I called out the Peanut Platoon?
The Peanut Platoon sounds like the username of somebody who would get called out on Twitter. There's some esoteric drama that you, like, seems like it is like a never-ending rabbit hole. Like, you watch the videos, like, the Peanut Platoon drama is insane, and you get, like, lost,
and
like,
it's like,
a
thumbnail of there's a thumbnail of, like, a cartoon peanut, and there's, like, a big black bar over the eyes, and just the word Satanist or something.
Cult leader? Like a big question mark.
Platoon apologist.
He ate them?
He ate them!
I was real close that time. This one's not gonna take me an hour, like the previous one did. Fuck.
Is it funny how Eggman had to build this entire monorail system just so that,
for
like,
his little
stupid
spinning platform thing? Why
Yeah.
you put platforms on it? Like, that's the thing they always think about in things like this, is they always have, like, these, like, weakness things, but, like, the hero can't damage it in any other way. So it's like, well, if you just didn't put the damn platforms on there, you would win.
Well, okay, can I make a counterpoint?
Uh-huh.
So this thing's on a rail, right?
Uh-huh.
And it's in the middle of an Eggman day.
Uh-huh.
So it's ostensibly not hurting anybody. If there weren't platforms, Sonic would just leave. The platforms are there to goad him. Oh, I bet you can't get up here, Sonic! I'm right here! He's like rubbing his butt against the window. Don't you want to hit me?
Great job. Fantastic job. Inside job. Inside Robotnik's butt. Fuck. I hate those little zappily boo-boos. Whatever you want to call them.
That's a very common thing with Dimps bosses as well, is that, like, you have a thing that doesn't really have many offensive attacks, but then occasionally it just creates like 3 Toho bullets.
That you can barely make out in front of the background. It's especially bad because they're almost the same color as the little Eggman ball thing. And the platforms. The yellow ones. I was trying to especially focus on them, and it was working out pretty good until I managed to like bonk into the bottom of the thing the moment it was shooting, and I got fucked up anyway. Despite everything, I still love the Game Boy Advance. Still one of my favorite consoles ever.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I have like complicated feelings. I think it's. I mean,
I love the
like.
Game Boy Advance. I love its
I
particular
think given like console aesthetics, it's one of my
graphic,
favorites.
There we
I
go.
do think its library is a bit weird though. I think it has less standout rates than certain other things.
Well, its lifespan got cut really short by the DS.
Yeah. Because they were worried that Sony was going to
There you
release the
go.
Peanut Platoon to preempt it with the DS.
3, 2, 1, go!
Yeah, cause yeah, they found out about the PSP and they're like, well, this thing looks really cool and new, so we have to do something that looks even cooler and more new than this to you know, preempt them.
Mm.
And they succeeded in that venture. The DS like wiped the floor with the PSP. They were originally working on just like a souped up Game Boy, basically.
Yeah.
And then they continued to work on that. Like the DS was just supposed to be like a side thing, and then their like super good Game Boy was gonna be their actual new handheld. But then the DS just did so well, they're like, well shit, I guess we don't need to do whatever this is anymore. How do you feel? Oh, I like the 3D effect they're doing with the ceiling there, I just noticed it. Very simple because it's just two colors, but I still appreciate it.
I used to do stuff like that back in the day.
You act like you like couldn't do that again now.
Nah,
For some
I've been put out to pasture. I'll never reach the heights I used to do.
reason. What was I talking about? About the GBA?
What was it? No,
Oh yeah,
oh
yeah.
yeah,
I was like, what do you
souped
think
up Game Boy.
Yeah, what do you think that alternate history would have been like if they hadn't just stuck with the DS and they had, in fact, released their like extra powerful Game Boy? They hadn't stuck with the dual screen thing. We probably wouldn't have ended up with the 3DS then. They wouldn't have done a DS successor.
I almost wonder who would have
Thank
ended
you.
up with the Wii at that point.
Fuck. Well, they were already working on the Wii at that point in history, so
Did they already have the Wii stick?
yeah, that was being done pretty early on. Because they were trying, it started out as like trying to do like motion control stuff for the GameCube. And then the GameCube started not doing well, so they started moving it to, well, what if we just make this a new console?
Do you
What if we
think
just
there'll
do
have been a
new console
period in
that's
history?
dedicated to the motion control stuff?
Do you think there'll have been a period in history where, like, you know, the Xbox will have had its Kinect horse shit, and there'll be the PlayStation Move, and there'll be the Nintendo Wii wearing it,
Uh-huh.
and then you just have the super duper Game Boy or whatever. Right? I just think people will have been like, handheld's the last bastion of real gaming. The whole line is fallen to the casuals.
What the fuck am I doing here? I gave you your Smash Bros. Cartridge, right? Okay, good.
What the fuck are you doing here?
What? What, Biz?
So what the fuck are you doing here?
Doing where?
Where are you supposed to go?
I don't know. I'm trying to play the level.
I'm just saying this is kind of confusing. I'm not really getting what's going on here.
What?
Because you keep getting to the end of that rail, and it sends you on a jump, and then there's just nowhere to go.
It's a...
I think you gotta
supposed to do that.
I think you might have to stay on the platform.
I'm supposed to do that. Yeah?
Oh, never mind. You see, that's the thing, is you were supposed to do the trick up there, right?
Uh-huh.
The screen was too small for you to even know there was anything up there.
It's a...
You see what I mean? Like, that's why the decomp is gonna be based as fuck.
As long as they don't vibe code it. I've been hearing
Elena.
lots of people... I've been hearing there's been like a bunch of decomp projects lately that are like being vibe coded. And they're like, I'd rather you not even do the decomp in the first place if you're gonna use AI to make it.
It's only vibe coding if you work for several hours of one inserted.
That's basically the last like little like thread that AI is hanging on to. It, oh, fuck off. Is the idea that it's helpful for programming. Because, you know, public opinion has already been fucking destroyed in terms of like using it for art or music or just anything like advice or like web search or anything like that. Public opinion is in the fucking drain about anything like that. The one little place it still has left where they've managed to convince people it's good is programming.
I thought it
By
was
convince
knowing if
people
you
it's
should kill
good.
your mum. I thought that was one of its utilities, is it'll tell you if you should kill your mum or not.
But I've heard lots of like horror stories about like, you know, like software places, you know, their bosses like being completely sold on this stuff and they're being like forced to use AI when they're programming. Like you have to use it as part of your workflow or you get fired. And you can't speak ill of the AI either or you get in trouble.
You can't speak ill of
Oh
it.
yeah, they're like, oh, you're just like behind the time, like you're just like, you know, behind the times. You just hate like new technology, whatever kind of stuff. Gotta get with the program, kind of.
I think what we need to learn from this is you should
thing.
never respect your employer ever. They're all brain dead fucking.
Basically,
like,
they said in order to
simpletons.
make code now, they have to use the AI as part of their workflow, and then they have to spend time like fixing the code so that it actually works, and then make it look like the AI did it, so they don't get in trouble.
Kill your bot. No, no, that's not. No, sorry, that was a misspeak.
It was a misinput.
Okay, make it legal to remove your boss's organs and skin and put them in a metal shell
This
where they're
reminds me of
only
those
allowed
Tumblr
to be alone
posts
with their own
where they like
thoughts for the
start
rest
saying
of
a
their life.
sentence, they're like remembers insert thing, and then they change it and they're like remembers this other thing, then they change a little bit, remembers this other thing. That's
this is
what's
what-
going on in your brain right now.
Oh fuck! There's one of them that's like my favorite one, and if I quote it, I'm not gonna remember who was made the original post. So I'm gonna feel like fuck it. Okay, I'll try and find this after I say it, right? But it was one where it was like me halfway through a hell shift. Oh, the shift's gonna end in a fucking funeral. Remembers that I'm not allowed to make suicide jokes anymore, but not for me. Realizes it looks like I'm making a threat.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it'll be somebody. People die all the time, and you never know who. Remembers that I want people to think I look intelligent, but I know. Remembers that I'm trying to keep up a air of mystery, but I'll never tell.
Such a funny sentence in that.
I like the idea of a person who has death precognition, but is sort of coy about it, like, ooh, wouldn't you like to know he's gonna die?
Oh my
No
God.
spoilers! It could be you, I'm not gonna say.
What? Excuse me? Did you see that bullshit?
Okay, you...
Did you see that fucking bullshit?
I thought that was a wall on top of the cannon.
I have no idea how any of that just happened. I'm fucking pissed. Jesus.
Funny.
Jesus is gonna be pissed tonight.
Jesus is gonna be pissing tonight.
Jesus is gonna be pissed tonight is a sentence that goes hard, I think.
I saw like a post today that was talking about like I think it was like
No, it's not a wall,
Indo-European.
it's just open. God damn it.
I saw a post today that was I think about Indo-European culture or whatever, and they were talking about how like this was all pre-writing, so we have no idea why they did anything. And there was a burial of I think like 3 brothers, and one of them was buried upside down. And then another one had a genetic condition, and then the third one had their hand on the second one's dick, and that's just how they were buried, and we'll never know what set of beliefs led them to be buried this way.
It was just to troll future people. They just wanted to make it as weird as possible, so that people in the future would be as confused as possible. And I believe that to be the case because people do that now. Like that guy who put the fucking Squidward statue in the ocean.
That's good.
I'm willing to believe that ancient people sometimes were just fucking around.
I saw a post earlier.
Now,
I saw a post
people
earlier
always
today.
were fucking around, I'm sure.
You know how humans are the one ape that don't have a dick bone?
Who starts a conversation like this?
Me.
I've
You know that's the case, right?
I've never heard of this, no.
No, yeah, the other one's a
I
lot of
don't
dick
often
bones,
think
right?
about ape dicks, I'm sorry.
Okay, so I saw a Tumblr post that had an excerpt from an article, right? That's positing a new theory for why it was unevolved, right? The theory was that as human intelligence grew, knowledge of the dick bone, became a liability because people would just go around snapping each other's dicks.
What?
Yeah, because there's a bone in there, you know. It's like a tiny bone, so you could just snap that, right?
What?
So the implication was that like people evolved to have no dick bone, so that if somebody tried to come and snap their dick, it wouldn't work.
The people whose dicks couldn't be snapped survived better?
Yeah. I think my favorite thing was it was like an old Tumblr post. Somebody had replied with like a comic of like some like fucking homo habilis or whatever walking to the other one, reached down, grabbing it, and then there's a moment where there's like a pause, and then they look like, ooh. And the other one, and the other one's just grinning like a JoJo villain. Like, oh, what was that? What was that? What were you trying to do? Can't do it, buddy. Nothing to snap.
This is fucking absurd. It kind of reminds me about how, like, scurvy exists for us due to a genetic fluke, which is that we can, like, we no longer produce our own vitamin C, we can only get it from the environment.
What?
Like,
fix it.
in, like, other species, it's, like, synthesized, similar to the way we do, like, vitamin D, you know?
Yeah.
But we don't have that. Like, we've just, at some point, we just lost the gene that prevents you from getting scurvy.
It feels like an easy fix. Just so we put it back. Just put it back. I'm sure there'll be no consequences to it.
He's long now. The Eggman stick. Oh, I can't believe he built the egg stick. Oh, it poops. It drops little dookies.
This is fucking terrible.
What's terrible?
Just this fucking thing. I don't like it. It upsets me. Look at it.
It poops? I don't know how this works. I'm a bit confused on this one.
You don't stand a chance against my egg, dookie.
My egg dookie! Why? I don't understand how the gravity shifting works. Like, how did I make that happen?
Is it just pressing up and down?
Yeah, it seems to be. Fucking hell, okay. I think? Yeah. It could have maybe been conveyed a bit better.
Every boss from this game is stupid in its own little way.
Everyone's stupid in their own little way. It seems like that is a phrase that would go on one of those little, like, wooden plaques that you put up on your wall that you buy at, like, the craft store or whatever.
Yeah.
Those things that moms always seem to like. Or at least I associate moms with liking those, because my mom has a decent number of those around the house.
Aww. They're old-timey Facebook posts.
There's one that's it's a picture of a hedgehog and it says feeling a little prickly today.
Ah, bless the hearts of the people that bought that.
Okay, this one is really pissing me off, Bess. This is not good. I can't do the switching gravity thing consistently. I think it just doesn't... There's like a time when it like kicks in, and you can't do it before it kicks in. It's really annoying. What the hell? This is some grade A bullshit. Grade A hogwash.
I think you might have to just play like a little bit more defensively.
What do you think I'm doing? What I'm doing is I have no idea what's going on. I still, like, I don't know what I'm doing.
Oh, could that be because, like, both sides of the arena are on screen at once?
There's sides to the arena?
Well, top and bottom. Those are
I thought you meant
sides.
there's, like, left and right sides. Fucking piece of fucking bullshit ass, bitch ass, dick fucking piece of crap.
So which did it better, this or VVVVV?
BBV didn't fucking like frustrate me out of my fucking head, so I think that it should answer your question. VVVVVV was a distinctly non-frustrating experience.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I thought it was a little bit frustrating.
No, I thought that game was easy. There's this one section that was apparently like the hardest, that was like extremely difficult, like hardest thing in the whole game. And I did it like pretty quickly. I remember I streamed that game with Cassie and she was very impressed at how good I did at the game.
Aww.
Which was pretty good because Cassie is like cracked at video games.
Yeah.
She's like the best person at video games that I've ever known. She could have been like a proper like speedrunner if she wanted to be, I think. Or like, you know, competitive player. I mean, I guess she was kind of competitive at Splatoon. But I mean, like, she could have done like tournaments and stuff if she wanted, I think.
She needs to lock the fuck in.
The thing that's making this hard is sometimes Sonic doesn't go into ball form when he jumps, and I don't know why. See, sometimes... Oh, I get it, because I was flipping gravity before jumping. I have to be really careful about that.
Oh hey, we're learning stuff, we're learning! As long
it's
as
really
we're
easy
learning.
now. Oh, I thought you had to... Oh. I thought you could only flip it while jumping. So I was like pressing... I was pressing the flip button and jumping simultaneously, and that was fucking me up. I made assumptions about how this worked because the game didn't tell me how it worked, and I could only guess by trial and error. Ouch. There we go. Okay, yeah, it was easy. It was easy. That was the easiest boss in the game once I understood the flipping mechanic properly.
Oh, nice.
Wow, okay.
Nice to have something go easy.
Yeah, okay, final zone XX. Oh, this is the sex zone. Oh no.
That's why it looks like two balls
he's got
and
the
two
bitch
bombs.
hand again. He's got the bitch hand. Please, God, no. Please, no bitch slapping. If you bitch slap me, I swear to fuck. This is just this is the first boss over again. I remember this.
3.
Took 4 heads.
Okay, so that's like half health. That's not too bad.
Oh no, is this just a boss rush? I gotta hit his little pinky penis again.
Oh, pinky penis!
If this does every single boss, I'm going to crash out. If I see that bitch slap thing again, I'm stopping the game. No, that one can't show up. Knuckles was driving that one, and he's not here to drive it no more. You can still spit those out even without his penis. There you go.
Yeah.
we're just doing all the bosses again. What a load of horseradish.
This is another thing. I think this is like also a dimpsism that people don't like.
This
This
is
are the
boss
only Sonic
rushes.
games that they're the only Sonic games that have boss rushes.
Is this just in place of a final boss in this game?
Nope.
No, we're also doing this. Well, at least they've like reduced the health that they have. You only have to hit them like a couple times.
It's a fun trip through memory lane, you know? We get to see all the classics again, like
Memories I made a
Pancake
week ago.
Pile. Does it remind you of the journey you've taken to get here?
No,
No?
I'm just pissed I have to do this again. There you go. Oh, I forgot about this one. I'm just gonna go ahead and save state in the middle of this. I don't think anybody will disparage me for that.
I love it! I was like, that'll be legit. And now we're like, yeah, come on, this is bullshit. Who gives a shit?
Nobody's going to care at this point.
Like, we know for a fact that you'd be able to do this. It's just a question of how long do we want to spend doing it.
I want to spend less than 3 years. Yeah, look, see, that's why. So that's why. Doesn't everybody love the letter Y?
I think it's quite nice.
This one sucks because I hate jumping over the damn explosions. They have really unclear hitboxes.
Yeah.
I wish you could just press R to do the dash. I hate that it's the stupid double tap and then R. It would be a lot more useful if you could just press R.
I have no clue why it's set up like that.
I can't get past the damn explosions this time. I'm pissed. No fucking way. Come on. I like that they bothered to just pick those things with spikes on them, even though you can't touch them. Like, Eggman was just feeling a little extra. They're just decorative. So why does he have a platform on... Why does he have a tail with a platform on it here? Again, he would be invincible if he didn't put that there.
Because otherwise Sonic wouldn't bother. Sonic would just be like, okay. Good luck with that. You want to jump on my funny little tail, don't you?
Oh, it's the rocks. I think the rocks are the damaging part of the explosion. Yeah, it's the rocks. Holy shit. Here I was just thinking that was just a little effect and the fireball was the thing that would hurt you. The fireball doesn't hurt you. It's just the rocks. You've got to be laughing and joking with me right now. You're going to be laughing and fucking joking. I can't believe this. That doesn't really help me. It's still just as hard to avoid the rocks, but at least now I know what I'm looking at. I guess.
I think one of the
What?
reasons I liked Spark 1 so
Excuse me?
much is that, like, inevitably I feel like the problem is that, like, bosses are a thing that, like, is a weird fit for a Sonic game, right? They always end up being inconsequential or, like, incredibly
Or
insistent
they
upon
take-
themselves.
Up the majority of your gameplay time because they're
Yeah.
too crazy.
Spark at least had the decency to be like, okay, if we're playing a different game, it might as well be Kirby now.
I feel like a lot of Kirby-isms end up in my games. I think I end up with a lot of Kirby influence. Do you notice that?
Yeah,
my
that makes
games?
sense. We are
I think
both,
it's different Kirby
in our
stuff
own
that
ways,
comes out.
Kirby fans.
I think it's different aspects of Kirby that come up, because in, you know, Spark it's obviously like copy abilities.
Yeah. And also, like, the focus on, like, bosses with elaborate movesets and stuff.
Yeah. Saving again. I knew it was coming, but I think I'm gonna have to save this for next time because I was thinking about stopping about now because I'm about 3 hours in.
Yeah.
This is as good a place to stop as any, I suppose.
Join us all next week when we take on the fucking hand. This Sunday at night, the WWE Super Slam featuring Elena Butterfly and the Bitch Slapper.
Every time you mention a bitch slapper, I'm playing that sound effect, by the way. Just so you know.
The Bitch Slapper?
Yeah, every time you mention it, I
The
just go,
Bitch Slapper for this game?
"Fuck." Yeah.
Oh, I'm jealous. The audience get the fars and I don't.
Can I spam it? No.
Yes, spam it. Oh,
Yeah, I can.
nice.
It's just every time I click it, it restarts the... Oh, how lovely. I forgot to put the black bars over the on it, so you just had little Asgore and Peppino in the corner the whole time.
And my darling son.
You liked that those were there, that's why you didn't say anything.
I was appreciating their presence, to be honest.
Harmony, look what I ended up with on my stream today. Look in the little corner here. Little Peppino and Asgore driving his fucking truck. Oh, there's the fast Joltic is up there too. You can see that. Oh, well, I'm not playing any more of this
Driving
today.
in my bitch slapper right after a beer. Hey, that hug's reduced to a smear. DUI. How about you die? I could go for 1,000 lives. Game over. Little do you know, I was made by dips. I slap you like I'm a fucking... I don't know what the rest could be. It couldn't be anything.
I need to put the sound effect on like a hotkey next stream. So every time I get bitch slapped, I can just hit a button and instantly have the sound effect.
That's going. I think that's going in the next year's image, the next year's background.
The bitch slap.
Yeah, the bitch slapper.
Yeah, that's one of
Although
the
when that happens,
key
I'm gonna
moments
edit it.
from FlutterBug 2026 is the bitch slap part.
Yeah. When that happens, I'm editing myself into the cockpit, though.
Oh, that'll be great.
Yeah.
Thank you, everybody. I had fun streaming today. Captain Toad is a lot of fun. This stream was a lot of fun. Sorry I was missing streams this week, though. I was just sick. I missed a few streams because of sick. So,
That's okay. We forgive you.
please excuse that. I would like to get back on my regular schedule again. I want to do Mario Wonder DLC stuff again.
More like Mario Blunder.
I want to do My Sims Racing some more still. More Minish Cap. And then we'll finally finish Sonic Advance 2 and move on to 3 as well.
Can I make a suggestion?
Yeah, I've been kind of sick and also sleeping in. That's the other problem. So that's why I didn't stream
Next
anything
time-
other than Splatoon yesterday.
Next time we stream Sonic Advance 2, right?
Yeah.
Can we do like one world as Cream and then we go back to Sonic? I think it'd be a nice decompress.
Well, I can't really do that easily with how I'm using the save states.
Oh, okay, really?
Yeah, sorry.
Oh, never mind. Okay, we finish the game, then we do one world as Cream, then we do
we can-
3. Okay.
Yeah, we can do that. I'm fine with that.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, thank you, everybody. I'll be back on Thursday. I'm gonna get my VODs uploaded too. I have backlog of those because I've been so focused on game dev.
Oh yeah, she has been working
I'm gonna get
herself to the
everything.
nub.
I'm gonna get everything uploaded tomorrow. Yeah, thank you, everybody. Bye bye.